Alrighty, welcome back to another live commentary. My name is Good Guy Ro, and today I wanted to talk about one of my other inspirations behind improving as a general player and as a human being in general, is Jayne. Now, for those who don't know Jayne is a Overwatch streamer slash coach for the Canadian world champion, the Canadian World Series team for Overwatch, and so he's quite popular in the fact that he's both a very good how do I say it, personality and a great coach, and so I really appreciate the level of depth he goes into in each one of his commentaries and videos. To put a general overview, like when improving as a player, there's a lot of things that you need to take into exception, right? Because when you want to improve, you generally look for sources that are within the game that you're currently playing. But I believe that you can also find great sources outside of the game as well, and that's where I found Jayne. Now, as for my loadout today, I'll be using Sturm and a bow because I love this loadout very much, and I'll be running it with bottom tree Dawnblade because I just love freaking flying everywhere and for the longest time. So that's what I'm going to be doing today.
You're pulling ahead.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to push over to C and see what we can get. So there's, over here, there might be someone smart enough to peek their little head into this hallway. Nope. Okie dokie. Now this is when I push up with my blueberry. But yeah, just a little bit more on Jayne. The main reason I got into his content is because I just loved his live commentaries on watching VODs and VOD reviews and all that stuff. And basically what he does is that he gets people to send in like full-length games, primarily of them losing, and basically breaking it down for them to help them improve and just give them general tips here and there. And even sometimes he helps them out with some live gameplay of himself and the actual play that he's reviewing at the time, which is fantastic. It does help that he has a lot of pro players on his side as well, so sometimes he gets them to help out in the VOD reviews. There we go. Oh, I can't pop my rift now. And I have no rift. But don't worry, Sturms are amazing. I've got this team. Alright, let's catch A. This game is definitely winnable. If we keep these A and C's locked down. Not a huge fan of B, just because it's indoors. I hate indoor parts. Because indoors is where shotguns happen to be. And that's where you don't want to be at any time. Now the reason why this loadout works so well in general is just because you can generally just headshot someone or body shot someone with this and then tap them in the face with Sturm and they'll die. Literally making it a 2-tap. But also, if I get a kill with my energy weapon, I get Sturm overcharged, which is even better than before. It just basically overcharges the bullet to give me that extra crispy damage, so I can get the crispy 2-tap just from using my Sturm. And it does stack on top of each other as well, so if I keep getting kills with my energy weapon, then everything turns out all Gucci. But right now I'm just basically just switching in between Sturm and the bow, just because tapping them once with the bow is a lot easier than trying to kill them with my bow. Unless these guys are absolute, then that's the only reason they'll go for probably try to go for a kill with my bow. There was clearly someone sniping me from the behind, so I need to quickly secure this heavy. That guy wants me so bad, and I floated up right to greet him. Alright, let's push in with my super, just to make sure that we may maintain momentum. Alright, we're gonna lose all 3 zones.
Don't let your guard down.
Got him. He's down.
Your opponent pulled ahead.
And there we go. That's a very, very robust build, just because of the fact that it keeps you within like mid-range, but it doesn't completely shit on you when you're at the close range as well, because all you need to do is just basically body someone and just 2-tap them with Sturm. Easier said than done, right? But since this bad boy packs such a punch, I should have probably went for the guy down below instead of aiming for the guy that's definitely above us. Oh, that was full health. Alright, game is still winnable. We're going to be controlling C and B. Even though that's not ideal, I think it's going to be more ideal for my team. So I need to go help out this blueberry over here, because spawn's about to be flipped.
They hear the howls and no fear. The lead is yours.
Alright, now that we got 3 zones capped, this guy's gonna probably have Ursas if he's blocking that much. Usually people just do that to just bait others to thinking that they have it, but they really don't. There we go. I really shouldn't have challenged that guy. I knew I had rampage stacks, but at the same time he still had an overshield and Luna's Hell. So all he had to do was tap me in the head 3 times, where I was too busy shooting him in the body. So yeah, so now we're gonna help these blueberries push for C, because A and C is bad. A little bit more on Jayne. He's actually quite a funny dude, and when I was still playing Overwatch myself, I tuned into quite a bunch of his content, just because he was more in the range of like my favorite team at the time, which was Dallas Fuel, just because of my boy Seagull.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage.
And I know that sounds pretty sounds pretty original that there's another Seagull fan, but he's just a very likable dude as a player, and I really like his content. Alright, I'm absolutely doing nothing here, so I need to go push for that A so we can get a triple cap.
3 minutes left. You captured Zone A. Now you are the one.
Alright, let's push for this heavy. I'm gonna pop my super.
But now your enemy's complacency.
I don't know how that guy missed his blade barrage, but I'm just gonna run with it. He probably hit a nearby twig. Alright, now we're gonna go for B. Lord of the Hunt, eh? That's a new one. And now we're just gonna focus on capping B now. Yeah, as long as we keep a good rotation of like 2 zones, we're fine.
Press on. They're staggering. Don't let up.
Like a general tip for like Iron Banner is that you don't always need to go for the triple tap, and zone control in general, just keep 2 zones. Because spawn flipping is a thing, and it is way harder to control 3 than it is 2. And may equal extra points in the end of the day, but for the risk, no, it's not worth.
Make your enemies pay. Zone A captured.
Had another Luna's Hell. I'm not sure, but this guy's behind me. And so I need to go help out my blueberries over here. There we go. Beautiful gameplay. Anyway, guys, I'll leave his channel his channel link in the description. But other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic